Time for a ride out. It's a Sunday, sort of latest June, and we're just coming to the end of a massive heat wave here in the UK, here in Sheffield. So it was 29 or even higher, might have even top 30 yesterday in Sheffield. It was just crazy. And today, it's a lot fresher. So I think we're down to a more sort of normal, like 21 today it's going to be. And I think, we've got a beautiful sunny morning here. Lovely blue sky. But I think the weather is going to close in a lot as we go out to Derbyshire. And I think it's going to get cloudy. There's even a possibility of a few drops of rain, good heavens above. Certainly a good day for a ride. I'm coming out here on, this is my Honda Solo moped. Well, the moped 50, it's a 50, Honda 50. So that's a standard Honda 50 engine, and the rest is custom. And when I say custom, it's a factory custom. So this was made by Honda back in 2003 as a kind of a yuppie kind of runaround for Tokyo. Based it, this retro styling obviously, so it looks like it's a hardtail with no rear suspension. Look how long it is, like a bicycle. Anyway, but of course it does have rear suspension. It's got a monoshock under the seat. And these were made in limited numbers. I'm not sure exactly how many were made, not many, and they were never exported, so they were only ever sold in Japan. So this one is a grey import, and so everything is written in Japanese. I don't know how many's in the country, there's not many, so I love this to bits. I was very kind of lucky to get it, really. So it's standard Honda 50, but everything else, all the cycle work is completely custom, which is great. It's also bad because obviously trying to get parts is very difficult. Last time I needed a part, no one in the UK had, none of the specialist suppliers had it at all, and I had to actually buy it I bought it from like eBay in Japan, which turned out to be great. But yeah, that's the only thing that I live a bit in fear of damaging the mud guards or whatever, because they'd be very, very difficult, if not impossible, to replace. But I love it to bits. Right, so we're going out on this. It's only a 50, so it's not going to go fast, but it's a different vibe. It's an incredibly light, compared to my bikes, especially like my old matchless, which weighs about 4 tons. You can just flick this around. It's so light, and it's lovely in that way. It's a different vibe. You kind of slow down, you get to see a bit more of nature and stuff. The only thing is that being only a 50 and with my weight, it doesn't like going up hills at all. And there's a couple of A roads that we're going to go on that are on big hills, and that's a bit annoying. I say annoying because there's always cars coming to try to overtake you. It can be slightly stressful, that's all. But once on the flat, it's fine. Downhill, it goes like a rocket, but up a steep hill, it just doesn't want to know. What you can do is you can change these for. You can put just a bigger engine in. I'd have to sort of mess about with the insurance, and B, the beautiful bespoke exhaust system wouldn't fit the slightly bigger. You can put a 70 or a 90, but you'd have to change. I think you'd have to lose the exhaust. I'm not sure about the carburetor, but I don't know, and the air filter. But I'm not bothered. I just leave it as it is. The weirdest thing for me, of course, is that there's no clutch, because it's a typical Honda Cub, Honda 50, 60, 70, 90, whatever gear change, which for most people and for round town, of course, is brilliant. For me, as a biker, it's a nightmare, because I just go for that clutch. And then I'm going along at 30 and I change down, and of course it like locks the rear wheel because it just goes straight into gear. There's no clutch, So with this, what you have to do is when you come to a junction, don't change down. When you get to the junction, then change down, which is it takes a bit of me getting used to. But also it's clever that you can change up into third. There's only 3 gears, and then that's it. It won't change up any higher. But when it stops at a junction, if you then push it down rather than going back up like second, first, just push it down. It goes straight into first at a junction, and then you can carry on. So it's very quite clever. You know, when you go along, you can't go first, second, third, and then back into first. It won't let you. But when it's ticking over, then it will go straight into first, and you can pull away. Yeah. Other things to notice are that when we're going along, you'll probably see this. Yeah, I just wanted to slide down the hill. You'll probably see this. There's a little red light here. It's in the, you can't see it. There's a warning light just where my thumbnail is. Just in English, the reason it's best known to itself, it does say speed warning. I don't know why it doesn't say in Japanese, but anyway. And when you're going over 30 miles an hour, then that lights up. So you'll see that illuminated most of the time. And all Japanese bikes have that fitted. It's just that normally for export, that'll be disconnected, which is why you'll often have a blank on your binnacle on a Japanese bike, because it's probably for the speed warning. But of course this was made only for Japan, so that's still connected. The other thing, of course, is the speedo's in kilometres an hour. So you think, wow, like it's doing like 50, because if you're going downhill, you can hit 50. But of course, don't forget that's kilometres an hour. I think that's about it. It's a bit windy. That's the only thing today with the weather. Apart from the fact it's going to cloud over, it's windy, which isn't great. You know, as you'll know, it's unsettling. But you know, it's a lovely fresh day, and we'll get out there and have some fun. And yeah, let's get out there and see what it's like. Okay, let's see if we can fire the beast. Alright, ignition on. Got a lovely little neutral light. Petrol on. Choke on. Check over. Lights on automatically. I'll take the choke off straight away, I think. First gear, and away we go. Second gear, whoops a daisy. Go back, go back, go back. Forgotten my gloves. Right, where were we? Oh yeah, ignition on, petrol's already on, shouldn't need choke. Oh, I'm sure it's going to start first kick. Oh dear. Thank you. Ooh, a little delicate this morning, aren't we? First gear. And off we go, hopefully properly this time. Surprise view! How we love you! There we are over there, look at that, the whole valley. It's great. Oh wow, finally, I've made it. We made it out to we're off the A roads. Yeah, I didn't enjoy that. I didn't. There's a lot of people obviously wanting to get out to Derbyshire early, you know, and so yeah, it wasn't great that. But can relax. I'm on the route. It's still sunny. We got quite a strong wind, headwind, but now we're off the A roads. I can't feel the wind at all. And when we go back, of course, the wind will be behind us, which on a bike like this is a big help, because it's not got the power to fight the wind. I can relax a bit now, just enjoy that scenery. Oh yeah. We're alive. We're out in the Peak District. It's sunny. Well, it's sunny for now. It won't be for long, but hey. Oh yeah. There you are. The chickens are in. Chris. Oh, that sounds damn fine. You've been out for an early walk?
I've been out for an early walk with Daisy because she's...
Wow. I'm impressed, yeah.
Well, I never. I'm just writing myself a list of things to do.
Oh, I hope there's only one thing on it, like lounge around, drink coffee. Well, we're back now. A nice little ride that. I only went out to Eam, saw my friend in Eam, and then it's clouded right over and it's a bit misery, you know. So I came back, and I think I'm glad I did, because it's just coming on to rain a bit now and it's very windy, and so yeah, I'm glad I decided to not go on further. You know, it's just a nice ride. You know, just try and avoid those A roads if you can, which I didn't do too well at the start, because I had to take a detour, didn't go my normal route. But you know, but it's a lovely little bike to piddle about on, and yeah, I love it to bits. Yeah, so yeah, I really enjoy riding. It's a shame I can't ride it more around town because of the, you know, danger of it being stolen all the time. But yeah, but I still yeah, it's still a great bike to ride, and you know, it's so different like to the other bikes, which all weigh you know, several tons, and you know, immensely powerful. Well, the matchless, whereas that is so light and small and fun. Yeah, and that's what motorcycling is about. It's having a bit of fun in whichever way, you know, fast or off-road. Well, you know. Anyway, there we are. Run done. Time for a coffee and a relax.